Everyone tells you the same story. Japan's rise after World War II was a miracle, a lucky recovery, a nation that simply worked hard and got rich. But that story hides the truth. Japan's transformation was not an accident. It was a calculated strategy, a lone campaign of economic warfare designed to dominate global technology. So the real question is this: how did a country reduced to ruins in 1945 become one of the most powerful technological nations on Earth in just a few decades? In 1945, Japan was devastated. Cities were destroyed. Industry collapsed. The economy was paralyzed. Factories were rubble. Infrastructure was broken. Millions were unemployed. Many observers believed Japan would remain weak for generations. But inside Japan, leaders were already planning something different. They weren't thinking about recovery. They were thinking about reinvention. The foundation of Japan's rise was not just hard work. It was coordination. The government and major corporations formed a powerful partnership. At the center of this strategy was the Ministry of International Trade and Industry, known as MITI. MITI helped direct investment, protect emerging industries, and guide technological development. Meanwhile, powerful industrial groups known as keiretsu coordinated banks, manufacturers, and suppliers. Companies like Sony, Toyota, Mitsubishi worked within a larger national strategy. This wasn't chaos, it was economic planning. At first, Japan did something many countries fear. It copied. Japanese firms studied Western technologies, especially American electronics and manufacturing methods. But imitation was never the final goal. It was the training phase. Engineers learned quickly. Processes improved. Quality control became an obsession. Soon, Japanese products were not just cheaper. They were better. The transistor radio, precision cameras, and compact electronics began to dominate global markets. By the 1970s, Japanese technology was no longer following the world. It was leading it. Japan introduced something revolutionary in manufacturing: continuous improvement. A philosophy known as Kaizen focused on constant refinement of every process. Small improvements, repeated thousands of times. Factories became laboratories of efficiency. Cars lasted longer. Electronics became smaller and more reliable. Consumers around the world began noticing a simple truth. Made in Japan no longer meant cheap. It meant precision. Then came the next transformation: automation. Japanese companies invested heavily in robotics and high-precision manufacturing. Factories filled with industrial robots, assembling cars, electronics, and advanced machinery. Companies like Fanuc and Yaskawa Electric became global leaders. Japan was no longer just producing technology. It was producing the machines that produced technology. That is a different level of power. By the 1980s, Japan dominated multiple industries: automobiles, consumer electronics, semiconductors, high-precision manufacturing. American and European competitors suddenly found themselves trying to catch up. What had started as imitation had evolved into global leadership. So was Japan's rise a miracle? Not exactly. It was strategy, government guidance, industrial coordination, technological discipline. A nation that studied the world's technology, then redesigned it. Which raises a bigger question today: if Japan engineered its rise through strategic economic warfare, which nation is designing the next technological revolution right now?